I'm Tom Namola. I'm a product development and applications engineer with Abrasive Technology. And today, we're going to talk a little bit about maintaining your coolant when you're using superabrasive single-layer wheels. So what is coolant maintenance? Well, coolant maintenance is, kind of as it says, keeping your coolant in the condition you need it to be in so that it does the things that it's supposed to do in your grinding application. The first one of those things is cool. Well, if it's going to cool, then coolant probably shouldn't get too hot. It becomes less effective. So most coolant systems are equipped with some type of a chiller. Working with your coolant supplier and your grinder manufacturer can help you pick the best chiller for your coolant. Typically what we've seen is keeping coolant below 90 degrees Fahrenheit is ideal, and definitely above 120 degrees Fahrenheit you'll see some obvious reduction in the effectiveness of your coolant. Second part of that is, the other thing that coolant does is it cleans. Well, coolant can only clean as good as it is clean itself. So picking the proper filter size based on the type of coolant that you're using and the material that you're grinding is important to keep the coolant free of the swarf that you're removing to keep it from being reintroduced into the cut. The next part of that is two of the types of coolants, as we've discussed, are solubles and synthetics, which are a blend of water and then the coolant concentrate. So periodically maintaining your concentration to make sure those levels are correct is very important for those coolants to work effectively. The final thing to take into consideration, and again working with your grinder manufacturer and the coolant supplier, is the volume of your sump. And why this can be important is, again, coolant works because we're distributing the coolant into the grinding zone. If the sump volume is insufficient, coolant entraps air when being pumped and going through the grinding zone. If there's not time for this air to dissipate before the coolant recycles through the main pumping system, you're now pumping a mixture of coolant and air, so effectively you have cut your volumes, pressures, and velocities, greatly reducing the usefulness of the coolant. So, in summary, the three important things are keeping coolant temperature maintained, keeping cooling cleanliness maintained by filtering, and having a sufficient size sump to allow the coolant to lose the air it's gained before it is recycled through the cut again. Thanks for watching, and please feel free to reach out to us if you have any questions concerning your specific application.